As soon as I hit his leg for the first time, I was like, oh, hello. Sorry, in exactly a month. That's exciting, dude. I wish you all the best with it. Right, we've got the ruin up here, or the church, sorry. Then we have, isn't there like a cave in this area as well, or a catacomb or something? Pretty sure there's something. Somberstone Miners Bell Bearing 3, so that's Somber 5 and 6, I think, right? Somewhat nervous, however very excited. Yeah, I think that's always like a good mix, isn't it? Seems to be the way. And let's see what Melina says. Oh, she'll have Marika's words, right?
Echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Please do.
In Marika's own words, hark, brave warriors. Hark, my lord Godfrey. We commend your deeds. Guidance hath delivered ye through each ordeal to the place ye stand. Put the giants to the sword and confine the flame atop the mount. Let a new epoch begin, an epoch glistening with life. Brandish the Elden ring for the age of the Erd tree.
It's so cool, like, her kind of given the, I guess because of the war with the giants, right? Level? Bit of intelligence, sure. Best lore in the series. It's funny, isn't it? Like, because I think once the game like first came out, it was like so new. I think, I'm sure I remember hearing about it being like, people were saying, oh yeah, like others were better at their lore. I mean, as you always get, you're always going to get like this sort of discussion, but like, yeah, I don't know, I think it's so fascinating. It's such a cool world. I'm just checking. I thought there was something else around here. Unfortunately, I don't yet have the map for this part, so I... Ah, yeah. Yeah, it is very cool. And once you start to like learn about all the different links between, you know, the relationships between the different demigods. Yeah, all the stuff with how like the Golden Order and Marika and doing away with like the old way of things, asserting their power, like. Yeah, it's so neat. Ah, no. I'll do it. Yeah, you think you've got a grasp on it, and then you start seeing like the doll cradling a slug, and you're like, what? What? Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what it does. It seems to be, well, what's interesting to me is even just knowing that the DLC is kind of Shadow of the Erd Tree, that it's enough to kind of, you know, whenever you see stuff in the main game about the Halig Tree or about, you know, Mikola, it starts to actually almost like make a lot more sense, or starts to, yeah, bring those thoughts together a bit more, you know. Yeah, no worries, Fruit. Welcome back. Yeah, very excited. Right, is this where we fell? Yes. Like a numpty. Like a real numpty. The DLC in every game though, like in every one of their games, like always has that same sort of effect, you know? Like Dark Souls 1, like the main story obviously has a bunch of kind of implications, and then the sort of the DLC. Wait, who? Oh yeah. Yeah, cleans up the loose ends. Yeah, for sure. Hello, Wolves. Come on. White reed. Right, I want to read about that in a second. Who? No, we're okay. Greaves of the White Reeds, fashioned from banded iron plates, worn by the Inaba, head disciples of the great swordsman Okina. We have his mask. The Inaba travelled in pursuit of not only the master who abandoned them, but also proper deaths, won honourably through hard-fought combat. To be a White Reed is to seek death. Fitting for the Inaba who desired nothing more than to die by the sword. Okina, there's not, well, I think there's more, there are like different items that talk about Okina, but I don't really understand too much about his sort of place in everything. He's just a master of a bunch of White Reeds, I guess. Wait, is this the one that's... Ah. We've got to fight both, right? Love their music. Shoot. Right, where's this? Isn't it the snail now or something? Nice. That's a fun boss. It's a fun one. Right, okay. The gloam-eyed queen cradles newborn apostles swaddled in this cloth. Soon they will grow to become the death of the gods. The gloam-eyed queen led the apostles. It said that she was an Empyrean chosen by the Fingers. Yeah. The apostles once said to serve destined death. They served them. Wasn't there more though? Black flame could once slay gods, but when Malekith sealed destined death, the true power of the black flame was lost. And that was what the apostles used to use. It's so very cool. Oh well, right. There's more about the gloam-eyed queen that we've had before, but I can't remember. Right. Just give me a moment. Chat, I'm just going to be a couple minutes. I've just got to deal with something. So... yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Let me just put on a pose. What should we do? Let's have a lie down. Alright. Alright, hello. Sorry. Okay. Let's get back up. Yeah. So that was that. Was that all though, or was there also a catacomb around the back of like the church or something? It's weird, isn't it? What you seem to remember. Yeah, no, there's nothing else. Fine. Right, let's actually make our way then. Let's go. We've got the upper part of this place to clear up. The fortress, which is actually quite a horrible fortress. Everywhere there is mean. Everything there is mean. Oh. There's an elevator. Oh, we've already... I see. Okay. Nasty invasions or something here, is it? Or is there a... Oh, it's Flame Guardians. Is that it? I thought there was like something else. See you, dog. Oh, jeez. Having a feed. That was odd. Chief Guardian Arganthi. Oh, he's got that catch flame. Who is... I don't know if you're in chat. It was one of us, maybe Cirrus actually. Someone was saying about using catch flame. I've got it equipped, funnily enough, but I'm just not using it. Hey, welcome back. Again. Oh, son of a... Whoops. I'll take it. Call it a draw. We'll call it... call it a draw. Nice. Is your day going okay? It's sore I am. I got like, I don't know what's going on, but the muscles just tight. Might have to bust out the old paracetamol. Yeah, going okay. Nice. Oh, you... Wasn't expecting that fourth attack. Wait a minute. Who? Oh god damn. Alright. Well, there we go. Where was that guy? Where was he? Hmm? He must have come in from outside. I suppose. Oops. Okay. Ah, you. Horrible. Always break that. Yeah, always break that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just having to sort something out this evening. Okay, right, let's actually do this properly, shall we? Where is he? Might be up here. Don't know. Sorry. Okay. Where is he? You can hear them from quite a way off, these little bugs. I don't know. Can't see him from there. The Giant's Prayer Book. We could, if Corrin is still around. Is he still alive? He is. We could give that to Corrin. He might actually be able to use it. Flame fall upon them. Sounds cool. Right, well, let's just go back to the Grace. I'll ride up and we'll check out where this scarab is. This guy is an absolute monster, isn't he? Certainly thought you were dead. Okay. Nice. Oh, it's amazing how they're looking up towards... I guess they're looking up towards the kiln, right? Not the kiln, whatever it is. Oh, ho, ho. Come on. See you. Okay, good. Right. Where? There you are. Yes, there. Yeah, there it is. That's the one that I was actually hoping to get ages ago. Prelate's Charge is the one that is on this weapon automatically, but now that I've actually got it as an Ash of War, I can put a fire affinity on the weapon. If I wanted to, I do quite like the frost that we've got, just because of the frostbite. Stat, but yeah, nice, very nice. Kind of wondered most of the game up to this point if it's even a thing that, well, no, I'm sure it was a thing you could find, but I didn't have a clue where that would be. So that's cool. Cool discovery. right. So wicked. Right, so this part is a little bit of a bastard, isn't it? But we want to go first of all over to the grave. Let's go that way. I see you in there. What you doing? What you doing? Who are you protecting? Ah, nuts. Okay. War against the giants, champions battle, trolls betray, fire vanquished. The era of the Erd Tree begins. My lord. Okay. Go. All right. Ninja, how are you doing? Sorry, I just had to reply to a message. How are things? Back at it. Yep. Got a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, I was gonna go and see Corin, wasn't I? All right. Maybe after the grave. Good work was good. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, cool. It's a result. Yeah, my day's been good. Been a pretty good one today. So I tend to do a lot of. I'm a musician. I do like gigs, wedding gigs and stuff like that. And it's a very busy been a very busy few weeks actually. This is like the first week in a little while where I've actually had like some daytimes, you know, to just be around, which is nice. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah, and done a fair bit of this. You can see I've mapped out the rest of the mountain tops. I did a bit of cleaning up, just getting like random death birds and night cavalry riders and stuff like that. And yeah, now at the point of interesting. Why are you not? Come here. Done a bit of cleaning up, you know, of various bosses and stuff. Oh yeah. Shoot. Where am I? I was like hitting roll and jump and not moving because he took forever to get up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's definitely like I'm super grateful for it to be busy. It's definitely a thing I count myself, you know, fortunate really for it. But yeah. It's just with everything, isn't it? It's like you gotta have downtime. Actually, today, have you played a game called The Case of the Golden Idol at all? Or heard of it or seen it? I think they announced a sequel actually recently, but kind of like a sort of deduction kind of detective type game. Heard of it, never played. I got a hold of it a couple months back, but only just started playing it maybe like a week ago or something. And yeah, it's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. I did some of that today. Just this morning, you know. Curse of the Golden Idol, yeah. He's super fire resistant, isn't he? Okay. Doesn't it come back up or something? Isn't there like a little troll? What's the troll? Oh no, you need it up, don't you? I think that's the you know, he's certainly not weapon resistant. He's certainly not resistant to a giant hammer. Alright then. So... That's a miss. You ever do rhythms with it? Oh god. I love how for such a beautiful looking game it has some of the goofiest weapon and armor designs. Yeah, it's a great mix, I do agree. Like, did you see the Great Horn Tragoth stuff that we did yesterday? I mean, this is... No, not that. Where is he? Here. This is just phenomenal. It's too heavy for us to even run or jump or anything. Can't do a thing. I think this might have been in the daytime yesterday, but... Like, if I try to roll... we're too heavy. It works for this. That's good. Anyway, this armor is crazy good. Alright. Ah, greetings, Targed. Hello there. Rudo, how are you? Rudo do do do. How are you? Beep 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 beep. Love that some armor actually slows you down. Yeah, so it's all based on its weight and your carrying capacity. So equip load, like it, you know, you've seen it in plenty of games, obviously, so you'll know how it works. But you can technically upgrade yourself enough so that you could run around in that armor, but in order to be able to do that, you've got to be super tanky. So, you know. You know, I'm doing good. Better protection at the expense of worse mobility. Yeah. Yep. The thing that's interesting to me as well, though, is like the different games in FromSoft, like, you know, library. Like Dark Souls 1 allowed you to be like, you were able to wear the heaviest, best armor in the game, and through upgrading your stats and wearing correct equipment and stuff, you could run around and jump and roll in it. Like, you know, it's great. And it also had an insane amount of poise, so you could get hit by any enemy and essentially you could just like tank it and just not be staggered at all. But in later games, like Dark Souls 3 for example, they really made it hard for that to be the case. I've not really tested it in this game, but that armor I just showed you then seemed to do a good job of it before. Excuse me. Step into the light. Well. Definitely seems like this game has a good variety of playstyles, you know, so that you're not just punished for wearing heavy armor. Like, yeah. Anywho, I'm just rambling. Hello. Oh, it's great, isn't it? I know. Yeah. Yeah. It's this guy's armor. Weapon, I mean. Yeah, it's really neat. It would pack quite the whack. Yeah, it does. It's a lot of whack in this is packing. It's a drop, isn't it? What's this way? Ramble on, good sir. Ah, balls. Right. So, yes. We need to lower the lift. I believe. Wow. Them cheeks. Right, this is above now, so if we take this down, can I do that? Yes. Like so. That's better. Yeah, there we go. Yo-ho! Ah. I probably should have died there. I got lucky. Come here. Yeah, I mean, definitely have harped on about it before, but it's like the variety of equipment in this game is it's seriously impressive. Like, and the fact that, yeah, I mean, with DLC, like, I'm sure they've added like a bunch more again. You know, it's really quite amazing. And that is definitely one thing I'd like to do once we finish this run, is to do, yeah, to do another one. Probably New Game Plus, and use a different build. Erdtree Burial Watchdogs. They're decorated with the Watchman's Eye. The pupil was taken by grave robbers and is now hollow, leaving this sort of mere lump of stone. Pupil was taken by grave robbers. Okay. We're going to defeat this boss. Right, so... Oh, shit. Let's go. Of all the builds and strats you've played, which would you deem the most effective? That's a really interesting question. Ah, dude. You know what, I have to say, this sounds like such a diplomatic answer maybe, but I think it really comes down to the well-designed, like, builds or weapons and stuff, because the balance is actually pretty great. There are some weapons which are just kind of worse. When you upgrade them, they might not do as much damage, but I don't know. I've done... My first playthrough was with like hook claws, so they were really light. You could dual wield them, so one in each hand. But they cause bleed, and so I was able to, like, you know, roll around. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Bleed OP. Bleed is very good, yeah. But then my second playthrough was intelligence, and so then you have magic. And back then, it was before certain things were patched out. So you could essentially use the laser beam attack, like with a flask which temporarily reduced your, or meant that you didn't take up any FP when doing a spell, and so then you could just essentially just laser beam them for forever. I've got a great clip, I think, somewhere that is of me killing Nile in one go, like, so powerful. But then third run was dragon incantations, so that was like Scarlet Rot and what did I use? The Frost Dragon, the Scarlet Rot Dragon, you know. So there was like, that was also really cool, like, you know.